Здравствуйте, уважаемые друзья! Сегодня 11 февраля 2023 года, и я по-прежнему знакомлю вас с англоязычной литературой. И один из моих любимейших веселых английских поэтов, Томас Eliot, я сегодня предложу вашему вниманию два его стихотворения. И если захотите, вы можете найти их и прочитать, и повеселиться. Punky Dunk and the Golden Fish. Punky Dunk, so fat, was a black and white cat of exceedingly tender years. He had black on his nose and the tips of his toes, on the end of his tail and his ears. He cast his lot in a very soft spot, for his bed was a box full of straw. And he slept all night with his eyes shut tight and his little black nose on his paw. Punky Dunk would peep, though he seemed asleep, at the bird in its cage of brass, and his tail he swayed when the goldfish played in the clear little bowl of glass. Though my cats like silk from my drinking milk, he would say, I often wish I might change my food, as I think I should, to a meal on a nice plump fish. So he winked his eye and he heaved a sigh and he said, I really think that it would be grand to jump on that stand and see how the fishes drink. The fish globe round he reached with a bound and stood with his paws on the rim, looking in with an air that was certain to scare the fish as they looked at him. His cunning head bent and his little nose went right down while his tongue flashed red. When, oh, what a sight! The fish in their fright splashed water all over his head. And Punky Dunk howled, and Punky Dunk yowled, and Punky Dunk fell to the floor, and he bristled and spat like a terrified cat as he fled through the dining room door. In his big glass bowl, when the waves ceased to roll, all the little goldfish were so glad that each wiggled his fins, and he said through his grins, that's the most fun we ever have had. Now Punky Dunk lies on the floor and he sighs. It is best for a cat to be good, for I cannot forget how I got my coat wet when I didn't do just as I should. Следующее стихотворение «The Lay of the Lady Lorraine». The Lady Lorraine was sweet and fair. The Lady Lorraine was young. She had wonderful eyes and glorious hair, and a voice of a cadence rich and rare. Oh, she was a lady beyond compare. By all were her praises sung, till valley and plain took up the refrain and ring with the praise of the Lady Lorraine. And besides all charms of form and face, there were other attractions about her grace. Besides her delicate lily-white hands, she had rolling acres and broad, rich lands. Besides her patrician coat of arms, she had far-reaching forests and fertile farms. And of many an ancient and wide domain, the beautiful lady was chatelaine. So, of course, at her door there were suitors galore. They came by the dozen and came by the score. They came in drafts and they came in hordes, tilled nobility, princes, lords, dukes and marquises, viscounts and peers, ambassadors, marshals, grenadiers, barons and baronets, earls and esquires, illustrious sons of illustrious sires. But was ever in vain. They sought to attain the heart and the hand of the Lady Lorraine, and day after day they turned sadly away. For the Lady Lorraine continued to say decidedly, certainly, stubbornly, nay. She cared not for wreaths of laurel obey, the titles or rent rolls or uniforms gay, the medals or ribbons or gaudy display, the splendid equipment, demeanor or bearing. She observed not their manners, nor what they were wearing. Their marvelous exploits for her had no charms. Their prowess in tourney, their valor at arms, their wondrous achievements of brown or of brain, all, all were as naught to the Lady Lorraine. To each suitor she'd say, with her hand on her heart, Sir, I ask you only that you will depart. That's all.